Hi everyone, this is Night Warrior 82. I just want to do a real quick video about something that I was revealed by the Lord about movie directors that do science fiction and stuff like that. Got Terminator, James Cameron. James Cameron did the second one too on Aliens 2, and also, and then we all know about Avatar and stuff like that. Now the thing is, everyone, I just want to let you know that all these directors, Ridley Scott, James Cameron, and all these other directors out there, they put out this stuff because the majority of them, especially Ridley Scott. I just got done watching a movie by the name of Alien Covenant, and I didn't know he directed that. I didn't know he still does a lot more of these science fiction movies. He's really, really passionate, it seems, on all this stuff, and I was really fascinated to know about this stuff. So the thing is that I wanted to show you too. It's just Ridley really does know, and he does study about extraterrestrials and things like that, and other things. And he also read a book on, I guess he read H.R. Geiger's book on stuff, and it inspired him to do the movie, to make the creature, to find out the creature about Necromonicon, I think the book was called. He got inspired to do this movie, then to try to figure out the creature. And I was watching recently on an internet about it. And then you have James Cameron that does the Terminator movies, because he knows about DARPA, he knows about Avatar, as in other worlds that have habitable beings there that live there and stuff like that. He knows that stuff. These men study of that type of thing, and they know because somehow they have visited those places, meaning places that have these creatures here on Earth. Actually, that's what they said. But the thing is that they're activists against the Area 51 xenomorph situation. That's why you see these men do these movies, and they get a lot of flack of it. And God also told me that the reason how come, I don't know if you find people have heard a long time ago, it kind of gone and passed. I don't know if I should talk about it, but I'll just say that James Cameron gets a lot of flack putting out a lot of alien movies and Terminator and all these movies like Avatar and stuff, because he's telling the truth, a fraction of the truth about what's out there. And the Illuminati don't want him to do that. Hollywood always gives his men a lot of flack, especially Ridley Scott and everyone else out there doing that. Now, I was watching Alien Covenant, and they were talking about pathogens and stuff like that, and I was watching the movie. If you ever saw that scene, and this is the first time for me, to make a long story short, the bacteria was like it's a virus and it's a parasite. It goes in food, it goes in, I guess, in the air. And it doesn't even, and I guess it goes in your pores because it's parasite, pathogen. What's really interesting when I found that out, because I'm wondering, and I saw the side effects where the guy was convulsing and stuff, and this thing's coming out of his back and spikes and weird stuff like that, and the thing came out of his back, and I'm thinking, wow, I wonder if it's real. My Lord did say it is real, because they experiment people on that down there. They do weird stuff to people with that type of pathogen, which is a parasite, which is that thing that is going to be loosed on the earth soon in the future, which is a Xeno 464, and by the way, and since it's a 464, I wanted to show you something. I saw this new species that was like an origin of the xenomorph. It's called neomorph, and they look like that with a kind of weird face. Some of them, actually, they're going to look like that, and it kind of look like that. It's kind of like the origin of the xenomorph in the movie, but this is what they're going to be looking like in real life. See right here? Very weird, tripped out, kind of human-like, but not really. Some of these creatures, and from some of the videos in the past, God has helped me to say that they have been experimenting on people with these type of creatures as well, so they're going to have some characteristics of some human-like form, human-like looks and stuff like that, because they're not human anyway, but the thing is they look like that. And God also told me that there will be viral outbreaks because of this opening of the bottomless pit and things like that as well. That's why it's so important to get close to Jesus Christ, so protect you from noise and pestilences like this, and everything like that. I hope this was informative. I might have forgotten a picture. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can find one. I think I might be done here. thanks, and I hope this was informative, everybody. I just wanted to say that about bacteria. And oh yeah, this is true, everybody. There's a lot of people out there that do want to expose and want to put out stuff about alien life and other creatures, other beings, other things like that, as in angels and stuff like that. And there's even angels as in aliens wanting to expose it, and they do movies too, and direct them too as well. Oh, this is informative, people. Fine people. May God bless you. Peace.